in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino rise, don't play but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. So wild, market alive, crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in, smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato. Give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino, that's the call. Yeah, arigato. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side. Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino rise, don't play but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive, crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in, smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato. Give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino, that's the call. Yeah, arigato. Yeah. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side. Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play, but I'll stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break. Then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino. No sleep, no fear, just tonight. One moment turns into flight. From the whip to the close, everybody knows. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. Holy mochaccino, high and low. TP hit, arigato. Give me the night, give me control. Let the whole screen overflow. Holy mochaccino, that's the code. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side. Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play, but I'll stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato.
Ooh. Hello everyone. Welcome back, guys. It's been a long time. How did everybody do this morning, guys and girls? Everybody, welcome back, guys. 44 Punisher in the house. Poe Live Wire. I think it's the first time here. Great to see you here. What a crazy day. Yes, it was. It was a crazy, wild, smoking day. Hoover Flag Trader, what is going on? What is going on, StockTiger? Adam B in the house. Thanks for being a member. Sonic, CM Lipper Timothy. I love the song. Thank you, brother. It's Silent, one of our Discord member, made the song for StockTiger. It's amazing. Thank you, Silent. Love you, brother. Captain Price in the house. Sir Phony in the house as well. Justin right in the house. What up, man? Miriam. What is up? Steve. Everybody, welcome back. Derry. Sergio Garcia. Is that what it is? Not sure. Does he have a trade? OYH production. What is going on, man? MRC trades. What up, brother? How's your trades going? How is your Top Step treating you? Joshua in the house. Miss K 911. Thanks for being a member as well. I missed the chat. Eddie P. Steve. People long. Matt Moxie in the house. Mac Nix. Oh, so many names, man. I'm getting a little tired now. Robbie, I'll keep going. Pro Loki. Andrew, thanks for being a member. It was a crazy wild day. Absolutely. Dylan. Sovereignty. MRC trades back again, requesting $15,000. $15,000 tonight. Oh, mime. That's a real mochaccino, man. Great stuff, MRC trades. I knew you're gonna make something like that happen here. Get to see yo. Oh, really? Pro Loki trading, man. It doesn't get any better than that. It's probably the greatest day ever to have your wife give birth. Wow. Guy, you shouldn't be here in this trade. You should be taking care of your wife now. A passionate day trader. All right, guys, we got 3 more minutes for Globex Asia, the slowest and the largest. Opening here very soon. The market obviously gave us a lot of clues towards the end of the day. And I said to you guys that if we crack underneath the $25,000 mark with no any meaningful bounce back into the 100, it's gonna look very tough into the CPI tomorrow morning. However, surprisingly, which obviously did not kind of expect this to happen tonight, this morning towards the end of the day, after the hour, we had, who was it again? Micron come out with their earnings. It was a crazy earnings that came out, much better than expected. I don't know about their conference call though, so I wouldn't know about their guidance. So we had a very strong, powerful bounce off that 24,891 all the way back to nearly 25k, guys. All nearly $25,000. And then we obviously retraced about 40% from the high to the trough. And so we're kind of like sitting above the EMA at 9. What was it again? Sitting at 952. So it's sitting at 952. I'm a little confused. So I'm going to have to kind of use certain levels. You guys know we had a really tough time to crack underneath that 940 area. Sorry, not 935 area. So this is the level that we kept constantly getting a bounce off, and finally we broke underneath that. And without a Micron earnings, we would have literally kept going to the downside, to the south. However, we got a great earnings, and I don't know about the guidance, but we had a great earning from Micron, and the market found a way to get a bounce, which obviously is now better. So the market's open, guys. The market's open. It's up, right? It's up right now. It's gapping to the upside. It looks like the market wants to get a bounce. We're gonna have to kind of wait and see, because we have to get over $25,000 20 area, right? 25,025 area. We really have to. So if we can't do that, I think this market will roll over down, right? So we are kind of like in that very confusing level at 25,988 is what it is right now. That's the high before the market closed today in the morning. So we're sitting right up there now. If we can start to act as a support here at 24,998, then I think we could see a little bit of a bounce back up again. Probably try to find a way to curl back up into the $25,000 and back into the 100 area, to be honest. So let's see what this market does, guys. It's gonna be a very interesting day. I think we also have Trump speaking here today. So I wonder how that's going to be. Yeah, it's gonna be a very confusing day, absolutely, for sure. So I'm gonna have to kind of like try to take it a little slow here, to be honest with you. We're pulling back as we speak, back down to the 970s, and it keeps going right now, guys.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna try and long here, not here, sorry. I'm gonna try and long from the 960s, right, and look to see if we can actually hop on a long here and see if we can actually get a little bit of a reversal pattern. We are trying, right? We are trying to get above that. So, but like I said again, I think this is going to be very important that we get above this $25,000, which we are trying. But we had a very beautiful short-term bottom, as you guys can see here. Now we're sitting at 900 area. So I really wonder what this market's going to try and do coming into the Globex ASIA. I think it's going to be a very important day. Right into tomorrow morning, we got CPI, so that's going to be yet another big freaking day. So probably a good time to kind of get your evals ready. Rock and roll. Everybody, welcome back, guys. I did trade my my Apex accounts on my Rhythmic this morning, but it looks like my computer is kind of freezing pretty hard, so I'm having a little bit of a issue there. So obviously I bought the RAM. It's on its way. It's kind of back order right now, so hopefully I get through that, and then maybe I can get a faster computer, if you will, and that way I can kind of get everything loaded and good to go with all the platforms handy as well. So you know, there's something that I forgot to do today. Is trade my top step. I completely forgot to trade my top step. So I do kind of feel like I missed that day, to be honest. I am so freaking annoyed. Oh, maybe not. I did not. Maybe not. I did not, guys. So I got to trade today. I got to make sure I trade that today so I can get to a payout as well. All right. So I did not miss a day, so that's fine. All right, so we're gonna start the day trading off the top step. Take profit trader here. Let's try to see if we can actually get something out of this market. What's going on, Joshua in the house, man? Troy boy, top step sucked today. What happened? Like I said again, I did not trade top step this morning, whole entire morning, and it was not a coincidence. I just completely forgot to trade those. Oh really? Oh, you really? Really, Dan Evans, is that right? I'm not a happy camper now, for sure. I did miss a day. I thought it's 17th here. Oh, it's gonna be counting as 18th. Oh my god. Yeah, man, I completely forgot to trade the top step. I don't know. I'm really annoyed. Usually I don't miss a day trading top step. Oh yeah, we're trading off on Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got to trade for a few more days then. Incredible StockTiger. Oh guys, man, I got filled here. And just keep in mind, guys, this market's got to be very wild today, in my opinion. Not only we have the CPI, but we also have Trump coming out today. So I just want to kind of make sure that whatever I try to do, I'm going to have a hard stop in my play, right? I'm going to have to make sure I have my hard stop in my trade here coming into today.
Order submitted.
I do kind of feel like, you know, we try to push back up. You know, who knows what this market's going to do. It looks pretty confused. I think this market is kind of confused. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna exit my trade here.
Order filled.
I'll exit my trade. I'll go to micro. I just don't feel very comfortable trading off the NQ. So we're gonna start the day trading with
Order
filled.
Hold on 1 second. Made a mistake.
Order filled. Order filled.
Order submitted. Order
filled.
Order submitted. Order
filled.
Order
filled.
All right, fellow traders, I've got 5 micro contracts here in this trade to the long side. I may be wrong, I may be right, I don't know right now. I'm kind of trying to test the water with 5 micro contracts. Take a little slow, and I will have my hard stop here right in the initial low, and that will be at 965. I'm gonna have a hard stop there, guys. Hard stop.
Order submitted.
I will try to peel my profit
submitted.
as we try to get a nice little push back
submitted.
into the
Order
high.
submitted.
And if it doesn't do that and we get a pullback here, guys, I will get stopped out at 965. I have a clear amount I'm willing to lose here coming into the Globex Asia. Obviously, the market is going to be very confusing. We go Micron came in pretty great earnings, so the market found a way to get a bounce. Keep in mind, man, this market was down into the 890. We somehow found a way to be back up into pretty close to $25,000 coming into today. So I use evals. It doesn't really matter if it's eval or funded account for me. At different circumstances, I use market conditions, obviously. I use micro, or I guess, look at that. The market's pulling back here, guys. 1 second. I'm down 130, so I'll move my stop. 130 is fine. I can kind of risk a little more than that. Yeah, so based on market condition, right? It's not really, it doesn't really matter if it's funded account or eval account for me, right? Yeah. All right, guys, we're getting a slow little grind to the downside. I was trying to go long, but we're getting a little pullback here. It doesn't look like we're gonna be able to hold this, to be honest. I don't like the way it's kind of like having a bit of a tough time trying to get a bounce back up again, so yeah, we are getting a pullback here. Back into the 965s. Yeah, I'm gonna exit this trade, guys. I'm gonna exit that trade. It doesn't look good. I think it's not looking that great. I'm only down about 190. But 960 here. Yeah, it's looking weak so far. We're getting a rejection, constant rejection off that high. So I'm gonna wait a little bit now and see what this market does at this level now. MSP, what do you say about the FT rules? I think it's very stupid. I think whatever they're trying to do right now is just so dumb. New rules. Can you turn off that order but voice? It's so annoying to hear it 10 million times. I'm sorry. I don't think that's possible. The funding ticks always had the rule, I think, that you have to be in a trade for at least a minute or something like that, or I don't know. I think whatever they're trying to do is just full of BS. I'm moving away. I'm gonna look for something else. I don't know. It may be good for certain people. For me, it's not. It's not. For me, it's not working out nicely. Like if you try to be on a like I don't. Nobody should allow me to. No, should well not allow me. Nobody should force me to be in a trade for over a minute or less. It's my effing problem. You know what I mean? So if there's a firm, this is one of the things that I really hate the most is if there is a firm that does not allow me to be I can understand about 5 seconds maybe or 1 second if you will, but anything beyond 5 to 10 seconds, you don't force me to not get into those trades, because you know what, there are certain times where you make maybe $700 just being in a trade for about 6 seconds. And what are you gonna do about that? Isn't that a trade? That's not even a, well, if you get lucky, the market is ripping to the upside and you're making a momentum trade, right? And you're in a trade, it's gonna take you a few seconds to get you the profits that you want. So yeah, that's a flag for me. So there's certain things that I don't like, and one of the things that I don't like is when a firm forces me to be in a trade over a minute or even if it's 30 seconds. So there is definitely that a problem. I think it's total bullshit, in my opinion. Anyways, I mean, you know what? I think we're gonna have a lot of firms try to sneak in certain rules. You obviously see there's SOPs that are coming up with some weird. Is it a split? I'm not sure. Is it an 80-20? I don't know. I think everybody's trying to come up with certain rules, and I think at some point, the firms that we like the most are gonna come up with something else that's obviously be on a favor, right? Not on our favor, but on their favor. And obviously, if you guys think about it, I mean, Apex did the same thing last year, right? You did not have to be within the safety net. You could withdraw all the money that you made in Apex. You were able to take it out even well before the safety net, right? And you end up obviously blowing your account. But last year they changed the rule, and that was a big rule that they changed. You cannot take anything that's within the safety net, so that was a huge red flag. But quite honestly, I did not really have a lot of options other than continue trading Apex right at the time. But it was definitely a very, very difficult time of the year for me to trade. So anyways, guys, great to see y'all back again. Now let's try to bank here tonight. So far, one red trade, one trade of the day. I wonder what this market's gonna do now here, right at this level, 962. So far I don't have any accounts to request the payout. I did request a funded next yesterday for about $1,500, and I requested $4,000 on what do you call this again, on Apex, and then that got approved and that hit the bank account just this morning, and I was like, whoa. I don't know if you guys were there this morning. I was streaming. I told you guys, man, how fast Apex has become. It's incredible. It's incredible. So yeah, so I got all the payouts that I need. I'm still waiting for somebody. Let me just take a look and see who I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the funded next to get my $1,400 of payout, so kind of wait for that. Yeah, and I've got to work on some more payouts too. I'm kind of running short here. As you guys can see, I'm only at $22,000 so far this month. Yeah, so yeah, I've only made $22,000 so far this month, and we still have some ways to go, right, to get to 41k. That's a long way to go. Gringo, what is up, man? How is Lucid? I think Lucid is fine. Lucid, I think it's a good company, right? I think Lucid is good, unless anybody has a different opinion. I think they're good so far. There are no complaints at the moment, so Lucid is good. Tradify, yeah, Tradify is good too. Oh, Tradify is locking you out now once you request the payout. Is that right? Really? Yeah, with funding things, I've already taken about $14,000. So I wonder how it's going to be. Yeah, and they haven't updated their dashboard too, by the way. Yeah, so the dashboard has not updated. So once the dashboard updates, I'm gonna be requesting about $3,000 through funding ticks, and then we'll see if they're gonna try to move me to live. And then because I can't go live, I may get banned. I'll let you guys know. I'll put a little bit of a ban tag on my what do you call this, forehead. Monica in the house. What is going on, Monica? How's your day going? How did you trade, by the way? Oh, Jason Michelle, do you buy eval accounts or direct to funded accounts? I've only bought one direct to funded accounts in my lifetime. Only one direct to funded accounts, and that was TickTickTrader. TickTickTrader is the only firm that I bought at $349 on a 150k account, and I ended up blowing that account after making $12,000 of profit because I tried to bring down the consistency, because it's only 20%, right? The direct funded accounts are 20% consistency, so I try to bring down the consistency by trying to go a little more aggressive and try to build more profits on my accounts. But by trying to go a little more aggressive, I ended up blowing that account back to back. I kept hitting DLL for 3 days or 4 days, and then I ended up blowing that account, you know. So not good, but that was it, you know. That was one account. But the thing is, you know, I mean, direct funded accounts, it's fine for certain traders, but again, me personally, I think it's a red flag. Direct funded accounts are a red flag to me. I don't want to. I know a lot of you guys disagree, but I think it's the risk reward is not there, in my opinion. Risk reward is not there. Risk reward is not there for me. You know, you're paying what again? You're paying about $400 to go direct, and yet the consistency is only about 20%. So you gotta be making about $2,000 every day. And trade it for about 7 to 8 days, and then request the payout. It kind of makes sense, but in a lot of cases you end up blowing that account. and by the time it's said and done, you're like, oh shit, I've already spent like $7,000 just on direct funded accounts, right? It's pretty easy to spend a lot of money. That's why you guys see I don't spend as much. My cost is about $3,000 to $6,000 at most, right? It's about $3,000 to $5,000 at most, and that's because I don't load in any direct funded accounts. And is that a problem? No. Why is that a problem? Why? You know what I mean? Like, you're saving time, but you still have other funded accounts to kind of play with. You know what I mean? So, for example, for my case, I already have like over 30 accounts, over 30 funded accounts to trade. Is there a reason why I have to load in a direct funded accounts? You know, while I'm working on my existing funded accounts, I can still load in an eval account and try to work on those evals and try to pass a few, right? And build your funded accounts. It's gonna cost you a lot less. So I just don't know, like, it just doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. But again, everybody's different, so manager 415, whatever happened to that account that you were up 100k? Oh, which account is it? I don't remember. Was I ever up $100,000 on an account? I don't think so. Guys, we're getting a little slow grind to the downside. I'm gonna try and short the pop
Order
here.
submitted. Order submit. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh man,
Order
it's a
failed.
pretty garbage price action that we are getting. Welcome to the Globex slow market. Pretty obvious. The Bitcoin pulling back still from that $86,000. Let's take a look at the gold here for a moment. But the gold, wow, gold is still looking wonky. I wonder if I want to be shorting gold right at this level. This could be a triple top here on gold. What do you guys see in gold? $30,000 is a huge number. I don't remember if I had $30,000. Or maybe you're talking about an account. I think that was the Apex account that I held. Well, it was a mistake. I held through Globex Asia from New York, and then I think I was in like about 2 or 3 mini contracts, and then the market tanked about 1% right at the Globex Asia Open, and so I was up about $20,000-$30,000. I think that's the one you probably am talking about. I'm not sure if that is the one. They took it off. I don't know exactly, and I got a warning too. So it's a long time ago though. That was like I think 5 months ago or 6 months ago. all right, fellow traders, this market is very slow, incredibly slow, guys. Yeah, you can't be holding a trade. You can't be holding a trade. I forgot to close the trade. That's what it is. When the New York closed, I forgot to close the trade. All right, look at this market, guys. I have no share. This market trying to get a pullback here, guys. Wow, 1 second.
Order failed.
Order filled.
I think this market is not looking that great right now, guys. We may try to retest the low here at 900. did something happen with Micron conference call? The guidance not good or something like that? Is that the reason why we're seeing this market tank here down? We are back down to the 945.
Order
Order
All right,
filled.
guys, I added a few more, up to 10 contracts. Let's see if we can actually get a little pullback down. Let's see a pullback down into the 922.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Or
Order
are we going to get a
submitted.
bounce? Hold on one second, guys. I'll exit this
Order
trade.
failed.
I'll exit this trade, guys. I'll exit this trade. I'll exit this trade, guys. I kind of feel like I'm chasing that, though. Trump is about to address at 7 o'clock in the 9 o'clock, so that's in about 2 hours. No, I lied. About 3 more hours from here.
Order filled.
Order filled. Order filled.
I think we try to.
Order
I'm gonna
submitted.
try and shooting
Order
this on a
submitted.
pop here, guys.
Order submitted.
Let me just try to give it a
Order
try.
Order filled.
I may be on the wrong side. I'll give it a try, guys.
Order submitted.
I'm trading my eval, by
Order
the way, guys.
submitted.
I'm trading my
Order
eval.
submitted. Order filled.
Order filled.
And I'm gonna have a hard stop at 974. You like to take long at the low and go to sleep, Mr. Hikari. Tasham Michelle, what is up, man? Oh yeah, this market was definitely very wild today. Yeah, it was wild. It was difficult. I got cooked on one account pretty hard, and then obviously that was my that might had to be my pro account, unfortunately. Wish it was one of my evals, but it was my funded account on a pro account, that is. So that's gone.
Order filled.
Order filled.
All right, fellow traders, we are getting a little bit of a bounce in this market now.
Order canceled. Order filled.
Order filled.
A little chicken burger. Sorry, guys, I did not really have anything to eat. Oh man, this market is really annoying, guys. We are getting a nice little bounce of that level 961. Incredible. Are we gonna continue getting a bounce? Maybe, yeah.
Order canceled.
We'll see. It looks like it is. We just got above all the EMAs. I'm gonna be a little more aggressive coming into today. I'm willing to risk 1 or 2 accounts. So you guys are gonna see me go all in. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of scaling today. Scaling into my trades. I don't know about longing gold. I don't know, bro. I'm not sure.
Order
filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Holy
Order
mochaccino.
Order filled. Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
No, not necessarily. I'm not biased to short. I'm just going based off what I see here. I just kind of feel like every bounce has been sold, and also we're underneath all the EMAs, and we got a rejection of that view up as well. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we get a little more pullback here in this market before we start to get some footing, right? And then maybe a bounce back up again. I could be wrong, but again, Globex ASIA has been pretty good at trying to fake you out too many times, right? So that's why I'm kind of thinking about scaling into my trade. And guess what, guys? Again, it's not a coincidence. If you just think about it, guys, man, how many freaking times it would get pretty close to my take profit or my entry and just walk away? So many. Is this a coincidence? Right there. Is this the coincidence? Here. All right. Sometimes it is what it is. So let's see, guys, if we can kind of try to hold. If we get above the view up and the view up actually ends up holding, then we may get a little bit of a chance of a bounce in this market. But for right now, I'm kind of thinking maybe we get a little more pullback here. Don't know if the pullback is over. I do not see how the Micron conference call actually turned out to be. I would really like to see how they came up with their guidance, but I don't have a chance to see that right now. So for now, I'm gonna have to just go purely based on technicals, which obviously we got a little pullback right off the high at $25,000. We actually hit the $25,000, and we got a pullback into the 930s. That's literally about 70 points pullback here down during the Globex Asia, and we retraced. I would say pretty close to 50%, and we are kind of chopping in this range. But we are also trying to get a bounce at this level too, so I may be on the wrong side, if you will. I've got 13 contracts, and I was really kind of looking for that one more push down. If I had something like this, I would have taken bulk of my profits off the table. If we had something like this, and this was very, very much possible, but of course this market's gonna do something different because StockTiger is in this trade, right? So we are getting a nice little pump here in this market, guys. Now, incredible. And I am down. Now all of a sudden this is looking a lot more bullish than bearish, right? Because we are now above the VWAP. Getting a little bit of a bullish harami here. We'll see how it goes on a 30-minute chart. If we get a big green bar here right now, and that would mean, you know, we get a little more bounce in this market, so I will be in trouble. I blame it to my KFC here for a moment. Yeah, I had a long day today, man. Holy, man. I was scrambling to trade my Apex accounts on my Rhythmic. Now it's a tough one to trade. And then I forgot to trade a couple accounts. One of them was Top Step. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, guys. I needed to count it as a day so I can request a payout on my Top Step. Unfortunately, I forgot. I completely forgot to trade my Top Step. I forgot to trade my Bulanox as well, my Bulanox funded account that I had. And so yeah, I'm kind of forgetting to trade quite a few accounts. And yeah, and also I forgot to trade some of my Apex accounts too on Rhythmic. So I'm starting to forget a lot of things, which is a problem. SG Trades, what is going on? Do you have another job besides trading? Of course I do. See Joe, what is up, man? Top Step was down this morning. I'm not sure because I wasn't trading. Real Maximus in the house, man. Kusen Nation, Hikari, Snipe, Zogzo, Mustafa in the house. Steve, Joshua, Chalt Wizard, Bodin, what is up, man? PTC, a BTC goat. BTC goat. Locked. Everybody, great to see you here during the Globex Asia. I don't know if you guys were there this morning. I traded all day in the morning, so it was a lot of fun this morning. And we are back here again. Globex Asia. Long time no see, everybody. I love you guys. It's always my honor to be able to trade alongside my fellow traders every single day and night. What is up, man? I make Ryan. What is going on, man? Lorenzo in the house. JLF. Versa Trades, man. Thank you, brother. I hope you do well too with your beautiful Lucid account. I hope you're still there with that account. Mr. Reby in the house. Total Sniper. Everybody. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Muy bien. Great to see y'all here again on a beautiful day, afternoon. And there was a lot of snow here this morning. Frick! I got so mad. Yeah, this market, I'm not sure what it's trying to do, to be honest. I think it's gonna trap a lot of traders today. I think that I kind of smell this market trying to trap a lot of traders. I'm not sure in which direction. We're gonna find out. It may be StockTiger getting trapped here tonight. We'll find out, guys. Maybe do a little poll here, guys. Maybe try to find out what you guys think. Oop, I made a mistake. That trades is traders, not me. And that's a traders. I don't know. You bought 20 Apex accounts and I blew all today. Oh my god, unscript. Bro, I'm sorry, man. You bought today? So today's the 80%, right? So today's 80%. I hope you bought it yesterday because yesterday was 90%. It sounds like you copy traded all your accounts. Is that what it is, bro? Yeah, that kind of sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. It is pretty expensive. 30 what dollars again? $38 to 35. I haven't used that account, so I haven't bought any accounts. So I don't know. But how much is it? About $38, I think, and that's what it is. Guys, man, we are getting a little bounce in this market, and I am down quite a lot. So I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I think this market trying to get a bounce. I'm trying to get a footing here. So I may have to exit this trade on a pullback, guys, just in case we get a pullback down. I will exit my trade. It always happens to me all the freaking time. As when it almost looks like this market wants to tank, we are getting a bounce. So
order
filled.
All right, guys. I went full port here. I've got 40 contracts. Let's see what happens now. We may try to pierce through that 980 and then maybe give us a little pullback down. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to kind of wait and see what this market does. We got a VWAP here right at 964. I may get squeezed. I may get caught. I may lose this account. And by the way, I'm trading evals, so we'll try to see if we can actually grab a little piece of this. I will trim my position down as if we end up getting a pullback down into the 970s with a bit of a negative loss here. But I don't know if this market's gonna do that though. It looks like it wants to. We're hitting that little bit of a level here at 980. So 980 obviously feels like a little bit heavy. So we could end up getting a little bit of a pullback because that level is pretty hard, right? It's a big level, so we may get a little resistance, rejection of that level too. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see.
Order filled.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I trimmed down my position down to half. So I had 40 contracts, guys. I took 20 contracts off the table with obviously a negative loss, and I purposely did that to kind of be able to stay in this trade, in this game. We'll see what happens, guys. Obviously, the reason I ended up cost averaging down in that trade was purely because that level, that 980 was a fat level to kind of try to get above that, right? And I kind of felt like this market has it's kind of running out of juice to push it all the way back over 980. So I kind of like, try to capitalize on that.
Order filled.
And I ended up shorting.
Order filled.
So I'm down to 9 contracts, guys. We'll see now. If we get a little bit of a fall through down, then I will add to my position again to the short side. for now, we're kind of like sitting right in that no man's land. So I'm gonna have to kind of wait. We are right at the VWAP here, 964. So I'm gonna really have to kind of wait and see if we get a splash down into the 950s and maybe give us a little bit of a pullback in this market. Anyways, guys, great to see you all back again. Oh my god, who is getting trapped in the trades today? Is it the traders or is it gonna be StockTiger? We got bulk of the traders saying StockTiger is gonna get trapped, and I've called it. I ended the poll. I'm sick and tired of seeing that kind of a poll. The hell with you. All right, guys. Here, 964, guys. Let's find out what this market does. You see, I told you guys, this area seems very heavy, right? You not only have to have a lot of volume, kind of step in. You gotta have buyer's commitment, but do we really have what it takes? Is the market ready to step in and just push this thing back up again? Right now, I had a bit of a question mark, so I ended up full porting 40 contracts, and I took 20 off the table with a loss, but the loss was very minimal. So now I'm down to a little less than $500 negative. Managing my risk here nicely into the Globex ASIA. Hopefully I don't wreck this. I'd like to see a little bit of a push down back into the 940s to give myself a chance to come back. Everybody, thank you guys. By the way, do not forget to smack the like, guys, if you guys want to support the stream. If you guys like what you guys see, and show some love. Yeah, it looks pretty heavy. I don't know. I mean, it could be. Yeah, you're right. It's in that no man's land right now. So anything is possible. We could end up getting a pullback here. We could end up getting a bounce. It's anybody's guess at this point. You know, the threat of 8 drawing is just horrible, guys. Horrible. Me, man. Are you seriously kidding me? And that is a wide range. So yeah, we hit a high at $25,000, and of course we are getting a little pullback here. We are underneath the EMA. It's tough, guys. It's tough. So we are trying. Eventually, I think we try to get a bounce in this market, but for now, maybe almost kind of feels like, you know. But again, if we dip underneath this area, then I think we are kaboom for today. If we do something like that, then we are in absolute trouble yet again. We probably, yeah, I don't know, man. It's like we're gonna have to wait for CPI tomorrow morning, which is gonna be crazy as well. Yeah. No spamming the chat, please, everybody. Thank you so mucho. Gracias. Let's see if we get a pullback here down now. We hit a rejection off that 975. And then now we're down into the 960s. Let's see where this market's going to go. Are we going to get a pullback here? Are we going to get a nasty pullback here down into the 950s? Are we? I think, you know what? I'm not, okay, because somebody asked me, why aren't you placing your TP? But if I place my TP, they're going to see my TP. And they're going to run away. And that's exactly what I did earlier. I placed a TP, a whole bunch of TPs around in that 940s. And then, guess what this market did? It got a bounce. Even on my sim pundits. Fellow traders, welcome back, guys. Great to see you all again. Don't forget, we have Apex account giveaway happening here tonight. Don't forget to type in !Tiger. Show some love once again. Smack the like. And make sure to hit that notification bell as well, because I go live twice a week in the mornings, and I did that today this morning, and I will be doing that tomorrow as well. It's gonna be a marathon, guys, back and forth all day, trading live in front of my fellow traders. Good, bad, ugly, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. We're here to trade together, bank together, cry together, lose accounts together, try to lose less, but
Order filled.
Order filled.
all right, guys, I'm down to 7
Order
now.
Order filled.
Holy mochaccino, this is the pullback here, guys. Woo! 950 here. I'd like to see a retest of this 933. Hopefully no crying together, everybody. Only banking together. That's all I want to see. All right, so far we're getting a nice little pullback here. I did kind of expect to see a little pullback down into the 930s. And maybe we try to retest the initial low here, guys.
Order submitted. Order
Right?
filled.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
Order
I think
submitted.
we do kind of expect to see a little pullback down underneath that. And that's a pretty good
Order filled.
Order
that's a
filled.
pretty good trade here, guys. Holy cappuccino. I'm back to green. Everybody, we are back to green. Yes, everybody. I hope you guys did not fade me.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Holy mochaccino. Look at that pullback there, guys. That's a nice little flush down. Like a toilet flush. Brrr. Wow. Incredible, guys. What a beautiful trade. I did say this area seemed very heavy. This place, this area felt very heavy. I did not see a lot of catalysts, a lot of reasons why we could just get merely a bounce right off the bat over there in that 980. So obviously at the end we got a bearish candle. And then we had a pullback, nice little pullback here down, which is about 60 points pullback down to the 930s. And we grabbed the whole thing. You guys see that? Right? We took the whole piece down all the way into the 930s. Great trade, everybody, if you guys were in this trade. Mr. Hyungshik Min, what is going on, brother? Long time no see. What is up? Fortunately, the account saved. Monica, my account's always saved. This is StockTiger. Trigger, what up? Kusei Nation. Noah SWAT. Okay, Beku. A lot of difficult names. Dr. Bobebo. Jevor Sangu. Crypto Squid. I have no idea. Ben B. Everybody, great to see you, man. GC is lifting back up again. Let's go find out. Oh dear. You are right. I think it's somebody said we are gonna get a bounce in the GC. It looks like we are getting a bounce in the GC. What is the Trump? I think it's gonna be here in about 2 more hours. What is it gonna talk about though? What is it gonna talk about? What is it gonna say? Is he gonna say everything's okay? You know, it's all Fed's fault. We should be taking down like 1% interest rate cut. 100 basis point, that's what it's supposed to be. But of course, the Fed is late. And they don't want to cut interest rate. I mean, I think they're already very late. I think they're already very late, guys. You know? Or are they gonna talk about Russia and Ukraine? The peace deal has to come no matter how they like it or not. In 2 weeks, I need a peace deal. Is that what it is? Oh, are they gonna be talking about Venezuela? Holy man. They're gonna be a Venezuela. Oh my god. So that's a problem. I think that's a problem, guys. I know exactly what he's gonna talk about. He's gonna talk about how he's kind of forced to get into a war. Is that what it is? And that's some serious conversation there. I gotta get on a call. I gotta be on a call here. Oh, Mr. Hyung-Shik Min, thank you so much for being a member. Thank you so mucho gracias, brother. Wow, big shout out to Mr. Hyung-Shik Min. Thank you for being a member. We all have a very handful of members, by the way. And I thank you guys for always being here. Yeah, I probably have about 7 or 8. That's it. But all of you guys, man. The recurring members, and that is. But I thank you, all of you, for always being here. Thank you for being a member as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Venezuela is completely surrounded. Oh, look at that, Mr. Hyung-Shik Min with a fire stick. StockTiger emoji. Smash the like, everybody. If you guys want to support the stream, that is, of course. But if you guys don't want to do that, that's fine. The fact that you guys are here obviously is what matters the most. All right, we get a little bit of a balance, guys. I'm gonna exit my trade here down to 4. Oh well, guys, at least I was back to break even. Wow, I made $11, guys. Incredible. That's probably gonna pay for my coffee, I think. And I need a better pen, so I guess it's gonna pay for my pen as well. I'm not really sure. But guys, we got a nice little bounce off that 925. Honestly, I don't know if that's gonna be a short-term bottom, to be honest. We're starting to get a lot of sign of weakness in this market, so we may try to consolidate in this range. But be careful if you guys are trading. I'm hopeful that nobody's trading in funded accounts at this stage. With Trump coming in to talk about stuff, especially with the Venezuela situation, I think I can kind of smell something bad. So be careful, everybody. Edgar Leon's in the house. What is going on, brother? Bob. Yes, Bob. Thank you, brother, man. You hit the like as soon as you get in. Nice. Thank you so much. Mucho. Thank you. Oh. All right, guys. We're in Globex Asia now. We're not in the morning. We're not trading in the morning. This is Globex Asia. I wonder what this market's gonna do, to be honest with you. I just kind of feel like, you know, it wants to keep tanking down. So I guess the micro earnings, the bounce off the micro earnings looks like it's giving back. Pretty interesting, guys. Wild price action. We are giving back all the gains. Yeah, I mean, let's try to have some fun here, Globex Asia, guys. Nothing's really there, right? I mean, there's only so much we can actually make trading Globex Asia anyways. So let's try to have some fun. Let's not make a big deal, you know. Take it a little slow, you know what I mean? Take it a little slow, and we'll see what happens. This is the time of the day where you kind of flex your muscle, right? Flex your muscle. Do a little bit of a warm-up exercise before getting into the main trading session, which will be the New York in the morning, everybody. I'm gonna see you guys in the morning, of course, because I will be live back again tomorrow, everybody. So we get a little bounce. Maybe it's a good place that we kind of exited our trade. We are getting a little bounce, guys. I wonder if this is gonna kind of hold. We could, but we could also get a splash down. So I'm gonna have to be a little cautious in getting into a trade
Connection lost.
right here, right now. So I'm gonna try to be a little patient. Anything is possible right now, guys. If we could just dump all the way back down now, or we get a bounce, right? I'd like to see a little bit of a retest into the VWAP at 960, and maybe try to retest the pivot. Look at that, guys. Oh my mochaccino. Look at that pullback there. This is not good.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order
Something's
filled.
going on, guys. Something's going on
Order
here.
submitted.
I don't know what it is.
Order filled.
Oh, it's Tokyo. I see. All right, guys, I'm gonna exit that
Order
trade.
filled.
All right. Oh, thank you, Sparkling, for a huge membership donation here. We got a lot of donation here, guys, happening today. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Thank you, Mr. Hyungshik Min, for being a member of the stream, and also thank you to Sparkling for giving us that beautiful 10 membership donation. Thank you so much once again. We got a lot of new members here hanging out. JC Trading 2025. Have you personally made real withdrawals from Legend Trading? I have not taken any payouts with Legend Trading. I've never taken any payouts, so I'm definitely the wrong person to ask, unfortunately. Sorry, I hope that's not the... I understand that's not the question, the answer you wanted to hear, but I have never taken any payouts with them, so... All right, here, guys, we are getting a little bounce back up again. NKD dump hard. Let's take a look at the NKD. Why don't I have the NKD here? Oh, here. NKD is rolling over to M6. Where's NKD? Oh, I gotta roll backwards. All right, so we're getting... Oh man, that's a nasty pullback here in NKD. Does that mean that we get a pullback in the NQ as well? We could certainly do that. Yeah, man, guys, we're getting pretty close to the low of yesterday, right? That's the low of yesterday, kind of in that 890. Are we going to get a bounce, pull back into that level, or are we going to get a bounce? I don't know. I'm gonna try and long here, guys.
Order filled.
And I'll place a hard stop here.
Order submitted.
Let's try to see if we get a little
Order
bounce
submitted.
back up again, guys. All right. I'm gonna try and long here,
Order
guys.
submitted. Order
filled.
And then try
Order
to take
submitted.
2 off the
Order
table on
submitted.
that bounce into the 930. Let's see, guys, what happens. I may be wrong, but I'm gonna be looking for a little bit of a bounce back up into the 950 here. So I went long 5 contracts. I will place my hard stop right in that 900 area, and if we can hold this, then I think we could see
Order
this thing flush
submitted.
down. And I think it could go pretty quickly as well. So we'll see, guys. Oh dear, there we go. We are getting a pullback. What a nasty pullback, guys. It looks like the pullback isn't over yet. We are constantly getting a pullback here, guys. It's not looking that great right now.
Order
All right,
filled.
guys, I'll exit that
Stop
trade
order
right
filled.
there.
Order filled.
I'm back to red again. Wow, man. It's a constant pullback here, guys. What is going on right now? Is there any news? What is up with this market, guys? Oh man, we are getting a bounce now. Damn it.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, I'm gonna place a hard stop here, right in that. There we go.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order
There we go.
canceled.
We're getting a bounce, guys. This is the bounce I was looking for. You silly Millie. This is the bounce I was looking for.
Order filled.
Order
Hello?
filled.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, guys. Oh dear. Oh dear. StockTiger in shamble again. Oh, gotta bounce, please. No pulling back here. Not anymore. Not anymore. Just a bounce is all we need. Just a bounce. God. Come on, man. Bounce is all we need. Come on. Wow, incredible chop, man. Incredible. Oh my god. Incredible,
Order
guys.
canceled.
Can this be real?
Order submitted.
I can't believe that, guys. That's a pretty weak looking chart, right?
Order submitted.
Oh my god. I mean, I have no idea, man. What was that bounce all about? All right, guys, I'll exit that trade.
Order filled.
Back to where it was. Yeah, no direction, guys. Globex ASIA, welcome. You always try to find a way to nuke everybody out. What can we do about the lag? What kind of lag are you talking about? I mean, you're gonna have a few seconds of lag on YouTube. I think about 10-20 seconds, I think, if I'm not wrong. Can somebody let me know? Yeah, so I'm also trying to trade my Apex accounts on my Rhythmic on my phone, but I better not do that. So we're getting a little bounce. Is this bounce going to be short-lived, or we are actually going to get a bounce off this level now? So we obviously have that resistance now at the 925, which obviously was a prior support, now becoming a resistance. So it's going to be hard to crack above this. I mean, we have to, in order to get above, we have to at this level here now. We have to get above this now. We may get a little bounce. So yeah, we are piercing through that now. I think as long as we try to hold 901, right? I think the soon as we try to break underneath the initial low, that's a swing low, not 890 area. It's gonna be tough. But again, we're gonna have to kind of wait to see the CPI into tomorrow morning. So I wouldn't want to just say blindly downtrend. It is downtrend, but we're gonna have to kind of wait and see, because CPI tomorrow morning, it's gonna obviously change the whole thing, right? So we could see a CPI, a great CPI, and the market ends up getting a bounce and do something like that. Right? We could see CPI turn things around and just go like that, right? It is very much possible, and that would kind of like be a reversal pattern to take this market back up again. And this is only about 150 points bounce. If we are going to be where we are now into tomorrow morning, and if we get a good CPI and the market rips, that's going to be like 150 points pump, and that's going to look like something like that, right? And then guess what? That will give us a nice little continuation back to the upside. But again, in order to get a Santa Claus rally, the thing that concerns me a little bit now is that we are starting to get a lot of cracks and a lot of damages in this market, right? So once you have a lot of damages in this market in the chart, it's gonna be hard to kind of try to get above that, right? So even though we have a good CPI, so maybe if we, we really have to, I would like to see this market, like I said again, I'd like to see this market right up back into the this area. By the time we get to the pre-CPI into the morning, so by tomorrow morning we are somewhere here, then it's gonna look a lot better, right? And then we have the CPI kind of come in, and if the CPI is great, then it's gonna look something like that. And then we may kind of chop through the rest of the year and have a slow little grind to the upside into the new year. And then that kind of puts us back to where it's, somewhere in that $25,400 range. I don't think we're gonna be going back to all-time high. I'm not in that camp just yet. But this is something that we could try to do. I'm just not sure. Obviously, we're gonna have to kind of wait to see what the CPI is gonna look like. But first thing first, I'd like to see this market back into that, back into, first of all, that $25,000, and then obviously back into the 50 zone to give us a chance. I think the more damage that we try to create now into the morning, the less likelihood of CPI trying to save the day. So if you get something like this, for example, right into the London, for example, and we do something like that, and we are kind of like in this area into tomorrow morning, then it's gonna be very hard, right? The market's already got a huge damage. And we've cracked obviously through a lot of major levels, right? And those damages, I mean, the CPI will not be enough to kind of like save the market at this point after getting that severe damage in this market. So I think it's very important that we try to hold and try to get above that 25K, and then obviously back to the 50s. That will be a lot better. Then we have a good chance of a better bounce in this market. So I think tonight into the London, I think it's going to be truly very important. The CPI tomorrow, I think it's at 8:30 in the morning, if I'm not wrong. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see. I don't have any accounts to kind of trade the CPI, so I'm not in that. I don't think I'll be trading the CPI tomorrow morning, to be honest. But if you guys got some evals to kind of try to go through, one day to pass on Apex, for example, then tomorrow is the day to make it happen, I think. Right, so I think it's gonna be a very important day today, and then into the morning tomorrow. So let's kind of try to wait and see what this market does. For now, I'm not in any trades. I'm kind of down about 140 bucks on one account. I was down quite a lot, as you guys can see before. So far, looking pretty good. So we'll try to make some better trades. Oh, 1 second, guys. We actually got to bounce off that VWAP. This is looking pretty good so far. Let's see if we can actually hold this a level.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Did I chase this? I think. Wow, look at this bounce, guys. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding, guys.
Order.
All right, I'm gonna
filled.
try and trade NQ. I'm gonna try to NQ. I'm gonna look for a little pullback down. We just got a nice little break to the upside, right? So.
Order submitted.
All right, I'm gonna look to go long here on a pullback down, guys. We'll see if that's ever gonna happen now. We may try to retest the 950 here before we try to get a bounce in this market. Careful chasing this one, Tiger. Thank you, Mr. Pawn, for calling that out. I'm looking for that little pullback here so I can go long. Yeah, looks not bad, by the way. I like the setup here for long, to be honest. But again, that 25k level it's gonna be hard to crack. I think eventually we try to crack that level. It looks like the market is trying to get a bounce, guys. I'm going to be looking for that little pullback down so I can actually try to hop on a long here.
Order canceled.
If I can't do that with the NQ, I'm going to try and do that with MNQ here. And let's see. I'll get a little
Order
pullback
submitted.
down
Order
into
submitted.
the 950s.
Order
And try to
submitted.
go long from there, guys.
Order submitted.
Or this may try to get a bounce
Order
without
submitted.
me. Maybe possible. I'm hoping we get a pullback here down. It'd be nice if we get a little pullback down so I can actually hop on a long
Order
here.
submitted.
And
Order
obviously
submitted.
my stop is going to be somewhere in that 930s,
Order
right? That's where my
canceled.
stop's going to be.
Order
If
canceled.
this ends up getting a pullback all the way down, then my mental stop is going to be in the 930. But I will try to average cost down on that minor pullback down into the 950s, and we'll try to look to go long from that level. So pull back here and then back up again. All right, this is what I'm going to be looking for. At least try to retest the 25k. But I mean, look at this bullish hammer, guys, man. Bullish hammer. And this is what I was kind of afraid about. Oh, it's weird because I went long here earlier. And I ended up getting stopped out right there. I don't even know what the heck I was thinking. You see? Like, this is my freaking problem right now. I think that's what it is. I exited my trade here. I would have easily put my hard stop somewhere down here. This would have been a golden trade. I went long. Incredible, StockTiger. You are such a poo-poo. Anyways, yeah, that would have been a nice little trade to the upside, but of course, I found a way to exit my trade because I was scared. Wow, StockTiger. Maybe I should change my name to something else. Stock Lion, maybe. How about that? All right, guys. Let's see if we get a little
Order
pullback.
filled.
Order filled.
Look at that. We are getting a pullback here, guys. We hit that 980. We're getting a little pullback here, guys. Man, that level is hard to crack. You see how much we are struggling to get above that level here, guys. I'm gonna exit this trade. I'm just not liking this.
Order filled.
I'm just not liking this, guys. I'm gonna exit that trade. Oh, final countdown. You're so mean. Yeah, Stock Cat. All right, guys. The name is changed. Thank you guys for being here with Stock Cat in the house. Stop taking trades in the range. I'm gonna take trades whenever I want, brother. Nobody mucho tell me. Plito. Yes, I do. Final countdown. Lemon Harris, Korean Kitty. You're scared. Somebody hold me. Hold my hand, brother. I'm here. All right, so here we go, guys. 960. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna look for. I'm just gonna have to stay a little patient here. Right? You know what? We are just constantly getting rejection off the 980. So, but I think this market eventually wants to break out, guys. I think that's what it's trying to do. Right? I think that's what it's trying to do, and we are kind of getting that signal that this market wants to break out of that 980 and try to pierce through that and give ourselves back into the 950. Sorry, the 25,050 area. And this is the level that we were talking about earlier. That we want to see this market get up into that level to give us a good chance of a bounce into the CPI tomorrow morning. So incredible, guys. This market has been a wild. Globex ASIA moving about 80 points here today, back and forth, up and down. So what a strong bounce in this market, number one, to start with. But we also had a dip dive, pull back here down into the low 900s. I thought we were gonna retest the low here, and we actually did. And the nice thing is, the more we kind of hold this 900, it kind of feels like we've got a lot of buyers kind of stepping in, right? So this could be the short-term bottom, if you will. I did trade this morning alongside my fellow traders. You guys know that. Yeah, I was dumb on one account with Take Profit Trader Pro account, but I'll get it back. I'll get it back. I'm working towards getting 5 Pro accounts back again. So, you know, I may not take any payouts from Take Profit Trader. Maybe, I don't know. I'll try my level best to take as much as I can. But so far looking gloomy. So we'll try our level best, guys. We got another, how many more days to go? We got another 13 more days to go for the month to be over. Nice. Tyler, the big creator, done for the evening, $600. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get into a lot of trades later today. I'm just going to trade during the stream, and that's it for today. And we'll look to see if we can actually make a nice little comeback here tomorrow. Why is my hair? I need a fluffy hair. Anyways, it's not a great looking hair today. All right. It's trying to hold 955. It would have been nice if we had a little bit of a deeper pullback down, but of course, we are getting a nice, beautiful bounce. This is a strong reversal bounce that we are, I think, kind of getting here. We may try to pierce through that today. And I think, I don't know, this is probably related to Micron as well. Tiger, do you stream New York session 2? Hyungshik Min, I was streaming this morning. I was streaming this morning with my fellow traders. I don't stream every morning because I'm obviously got a lot of other stuff going on. But I try my level best to trade as much as I can. Every time I'm in front of my computer, I go live in the morning. So minimum, I try to go live in the morning twice in the morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Right? Yeah, I will be in tomorrow morning as well. I mean, yeah, I mean the stream is for entertainment purposes, but I do also want to share my trades, right? Globex Asia obviously does not present you with a lot of opportunities to kind of try to bank as much as you want. So obviously you guys know that about 70% of my trades are usually done in the mornings. So, and a lot of the quick trades are also done in the morning, pre-market or into the cash. And so I think it's very important that I try my level best to be live in the mornings too. You know, to give you guys an understanding of what sort of a trader I am, right? I don't want to be a trader just yapping on a Globex Asia, and then come in the morning say I made $20 million $1,000. Yeah, I like to bank. I like to be able to bank together during live. You know what I mean? And that's the whole purpose, to be honest, to go live. So that's why I try my level best, even though it's kind of like really tough to do that in the mornings. But I try my level best. Yeah, it's just really dumb just coming into Globex Asia and all right, we are getting a little pullback here at 962. Biggest dump of the month today. Today was, oh yeah, today was definitely the biggest dump of the day. Oh, Justin Wright. I was just kidding, bro. Leave me alone, Justin Wright.
Connection lost.
I was just kidding. Please. Yeah, I've got to drink a lot of water. Very dry here. Pulling back 960. Again, it's getting at, like, obviously. Oh, by the way, guys, 30 minutes chart here. New candle. 961 now. Yeah, we just can't find a way to break out of this 980. So $965. Jack 21, GOAT. Trading Father W, you're out. Poo Poo Final Countdown. JR Rod. I listen to this guy for comic relief. I hope that's in a good way. Biggest dump of the month. All right, Miss K 911. All right, yeah, I mean, the market trying to get a bounce. Let's see, guys. I think we are right here. Getting pretty close to 980, right? We really have to pierce through this, and we have to get above that and give us that a big push and do something like that. And if we can't do this, I think we're in a serious problem. We'll see, guys. I think this market trying to get a bounce, to be honest. I could be wrong, though. You feel like we're gonna get up later into the night? I might swing along. Michelle, I'm kind of thinking the same. But of course, there's a lot of things that can change for overnight, right? We still have, guys, man, think about it. We still have 12 more hours to go, right? A lot of things can change in this market, so just be careful. I don't know if I want to be risking and try to do a swing trade unless it's an eval account. You know what I mean? Like, what's the... Like, even if it's an eval, I probably would prefer to be... what do you call this? I would just prefer to trade a scalp an eval in the morning on the CPI. So, swing trade, maybe 1 micro on a funded account. That's pretty much it. What's your goal for this channel going into 2026? Honestly, I don't have a goal, to be honest. I think the goal for this channel I don't have, but there's something that I like to do though, is to try to go try to get into a lot of good trades and be able to bang together as a team in this community, all live. And I'm gonna try and be more often in the morning too next year. So there's definitely a bit of an adjustment, but we'll see, guys. More often in the morning and try to trade as much as I can alongside you guys, right? So we all can kind of try to make better calls, right, on our trading. You trade with much contracts? I mean, it depends. You know, sometimes I trade with 3, sometimes I trade with 5 mini contracts. In a lot of cases, though, I try to be within that 1 at most, 1 or 2 at most, and try to take 1. Like, I like to be in 2 so I can take 1 off the table very quickly on that initial pop. Take 1 off the table, and I'm only left with 1 contract, and that will be kind of like a hold the runner kind of a thing, right? So. You are becoming one of the biggest Asian Globex session traders. Final countdown. I'm the smallest. What are you talking about? I'm the smallest channel. I only have like 6,000 subs. Joy Crypto in the house. So far we're kind of chopping here. We had a great morning. I mean, I got into some bad trades, but one bad, I think 1 or 2 bad trades, and then everything else is fine. But that one bad trade kind of caught me in the wrong side, ended up blowing my pro account. But other than that, everything else is fine. Oh, you got 620 viewers now. Yeah, it's all thanks to you guys, man. Hey guys, man, by the way, man, show some love. You guys want to support the stream. Only 200 likes here. We got over 600 viewers. Where did the love go? Where did the love go? All right. You're the only one that is on every day, unless I can't understand. Oh, trading for the W. Thank you so much. Anyways, guys, back into the 960s. Wow, man, I can't believe we're just constantly getting a rejection of this level, guys. This seems to be a tough level to crack, right? So we're gonna have to kind of wait, be a little patient, I guess, in this trade. All right, guys, I'm gonna try and short this with 5 contracts, and I'm gonna have a hard stop here right at the at 989, guys.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, let's see what happens now, guys. I mean, if we end up getting a bounce, that's fine. I will be down. But if we get a pullback, I'm gonna try and take my profits off the table along the way into the 940s. Steve, 6583. Thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. Thank you, all of you, for being here and smashing that like never before. Apex, how do you reset an account? I'm having trouble with the dashboard. I mean, their dashboard is pretty straightforward.
Order
Nothing
filled.
really very complicated. So just, I think you should be able to just reset those accounts. If it's blown only, I think resetting is cheaper now because it's only 25 bucks, right? On that new promo that we have.
Order filled.
All right, guys, we are getting a nice little pullback here. I am back to green. What a roller coaster here, guys. Up and down, up and down. So by the way, when you are loading in Apex accounts, you're paying 80%
Order
upfront now, right? But the thing is, when you blow them, I think you're cheaper to go with the resets, right? Because the reset is about 25 bucks right now. So do not cancel the account. Try to reset the account if you can, because that's I think half the price you're paying for a new eval. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, it's Apex account. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm just talking about the Apex resets are 25 bucks. That's right, till 23rd. So you guys have a chance to try to trade. Actually, you know what I'm gonna try and do now? I'm gonna try and get to. Let me see if I can actually load in my Quant Tower. All right, fellow traders, just bear with me right now. I am trying to load in. I'm trying to load in Apex accounts on a Quant Tower. I want to see if it's gonna work. I'm having a little trouble with my computer speed as we try to have both open at the same time. Hopefully it works. All right, so we are trying to get a bounce, guys, off that 940. So I'm gonna, wow, look at this, guys. Project X, yeah, I wouldn't be trading. Yeah, I wouldn't be trading Project X tomorrow morning. I would just try to stay away from that. All right, guys, we're getting a little bounce. I am gonna. Oh my god. All right, so we're back to 960. All right, I'll close that trade. I'm only down about 77 bucks right now. Trump is addressing All right, 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get rid of all the drawings here, so I can kind of try to reset myself, remove all the drawings. I'm gonna try to go back to the forward chart. All right, so we are obviously in that chop zone, right? So we're gonna have to kind of get out, and that's the 980 that we were talking about. And we also have a mid zone right there, so it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, looking, it doesn't look very clean. Going back to the 15 minutes chart, but yeah, not looking that great, to be honest. I don't like the way it kind of looks. Look at this chop, guys, all night. Yeah, we had a big dumpage this morning. No, that was the biggest dumpage we ever got here in a while. Ooh, all the way back down. That was like a $500 points pullback here. All right, let's not try to trade this right now. We'll take a look at this market, guys, and I'll try to evade. Oh, what a slow market, guys. What a slow market. Are we going to dump right now, or are we just gonna try to consolidate in this range? This market's making me a little itchy moochy. Why don't we have a little conversation, guys? How was your day, everybody? Oh, we already have Hyung-Shik Min saying you blew 4 funded accounts today, drop. Just long after it dropped a lot, thinking it would bounce. Got called in a meeting at work, and I came back with accounts blown left and right. I think that's what happened to a lot of traders, Hyung-Shik Min. So I mean, you're not alone, number one. So don't feel too bad about it. But I mean, me personally, what did I do? I mean, I did not really trade as much until I got to the streaming in the morning at about 10:30 Eastern time, and that's when I started to trade. The only one big mistake that I've done is I ended up blowing my pro account, which obviously kind of sucks. But I did not trade as much, though. I think that's sometimes a good thing. But I think a lot of traders actually ended up blowing a lot of accounts too. So I don't know, man. But it was a tough day, I tell you that much. I mean, when you have like a 400 or 500 points down market, it's not easy, right? You're gonna end up blowing accounts. It's just that you've got you know, incoming more accounts that's in the works, or are we just gonna keep blowing funded accounts? Because at the end of the day, if you don't have any evals kind of in a pipeline, then we are gonna start to get into a little bit of a problem, you know what I mean? So I think it's very important that we have as we lose accounts, we gotta have some evals to kind of be on a pipeline to be replacing those funded accounts that we lose. So that's what I always try to do. I obviously I have to kind of take a look and see how many accounts do I have, So if I am in anywhere between 27 accounts to 35 accounts of funded accounts, that is, then I will I will not necessarily work on any of my evals, to be honest, because as you know, I don't copy trade my accounts, so I'm gonna have to trade my existing funded accounts, and I try to build those existing accounts and then work on some evals, but then it's gonna be a very small little small little accounts to load in. So usually, like when I'm down underneath, say 20 accounts, so when I'm below 20 accounts, funded accounts, then that's when I start to really focus on evals. But until we get there, I'm usually kind of like, trade primarily the fundeds. Do you ever trade silver? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's an unfortunate thing or a good thing. I don't trade silver at all. I'm barely trading gold as well, so yeah, we had a lot of fun here this morning. We had a lot of fun. Hey guys, man, let's have a little bit of a Q&A. Let's have some fun here while this market is trying to navigate through, trying to figure out what it wants to do. Let's have some chat. Now, yeah, this market is sitting at 970. We're still not, not being able to get above 980 or 990, right? We may try to do that now. 980 here. Now, sorry, 975. Looks like we are trying to get a bounce, guys. We are trying to get a bounce. I think that's what it's trying to do. Let's take a look at the chat here. This is exactly what it's done, guys. I drew that level. I said we're gonna get a pullback and we gotta get a bounce. And we got a pullback and I did not take a stab. Sometimes I don't know why. It's frustrating that sometimes stuff that I do here, guys, man. We're getting a pullback here, thinking we're gonna continue pulling back. Like that was a golden opportunity to kind of take a stab and go a little more aggressive in my trade, and instead, now we are piercing through. Oh man, now I'm getting into FOMO. Now I'm getting into FOMO. The real FOMO is in. Oh, sorry, man. I missed a lot of questions here. On your 27 to 3500 accounts, how often do you expect to get a payout? Every few days. Every few days. So it really depends, right? I mean, if you, let's say, if out of that 27 accounts, the 20 accounts are apex, and you're kind of building your buffer, right? It's gonna take you a little bit more time, right? So, but I would say give or take a couple payouts in a week, minimum. And that's what I've been doing. Like we're already on the 17th now, and I've already taken $22,000, right? As you guys can see on that little Excel spreadsheet that I've shared right next to my camera. So I've already taken $22,000, and of course the bulk of the payouts actually came from Apex. And next week I kind of expect to see another say, I would give or take, I would expect to see another $12,000 across various firms and various accounts. Out of that 12,000, maybe 6,000 may come from Apex, 3,000 come from funding ticks, and 3,000 come from Top Step. So if you do the math, 6,000 plus 6, that's $12,000. And is that a stretch goal? Absolutely not. That $12,000 that I'm talking about next week, it's very, very doable. And I'll tell you why. If you just take a look at the Top Step here for a moment, I already have a little less than $3,000 across 2 funded accounts, right? So if you do the math, guys, it's 3,000 plus 3,000, that's $6,000. You're gonna be taking 50% of that account. So it's gonna be $3,000 off the bat. You know what I mean? It's pretty obvious. It's not a rocket science. It's pretty simple math. $6,000 right now, P&L, and I can take 50% of that. That's 3,000, right? So you get 3,000 from there, and I only have to trade for 2 more days on my funding ticks accounts, right? And that's going to be 870 times 3, because I'm able to request 3 accounts. And let's say I'm gonna, if I end up trading for 3 or 4 more days, that's next week still, and that's gonna be a little less than $3,000 of payout request that I will be making. So some ways to go, but I think next week we got 3K from funding ticks, 3K from Top Step, and also we have 6,000, minimum 6,000. It may be over 10K from Apex alone. We're gonna have to find out. I have to kind of take a look because I got just, you know, a little bit too many accounts to track which are the ones that's going to be eligible. But I think by next week we're gonna find out. But I do kind of feel like, you know, it's gonna be somewhere anywhere between the $6,000 to $12,000 of payout from Apex alone. So I look forward to that. Hyung Shik Min, what is going on, man? You got those cheap Apex evals in the pipeline pass, so back to start. By the way, how's Apex working out for you? Yeah, I mean, people are going to have bad reviews, whether it's Apex, whether it's Top Step, whether it's something else. You have to go with your instinct, right? If you kind of feel like you're doing really well with that firm, then you're gonna go and continue trading that firm until it kind of breaks. Especially with the firms who are kind of proven and been in this business for a long time. Like Apex, for example, I have zero concern. You know what I mean? I mean, these guys has probably been the longest here in this business, PROPFIRM business. So I will continue trading Apex. I don't even take a look at their reviews, for example, but I will take a look at the review with newer firms, for example, funding ticks, and if their reviews are like 3.0 out of 5, then we have a little problem. You know what I mean? And they're already going through the shit show, but that's, you know, Apex. Yeah, I mean, I don't even take a look. I don't even take a look at the reviews. I'm having difficulty to reset Apex on a new dashboard. I'm not sure. We're going to 25,000. Malik. All right, guys, we're getting a little pullback here down. 988. We just cannot get above that level, so let's just wait and see, guys. Im Lord Sense blown 15 accounts in November and December, but got 8K payout on November and December. When you say 15 accounts November, like what accounts are you talking about? Are you talking about funded accounts? If you blown 15 funded accounts in November and December, but you got $8,000 of payout, I think your net profit, right? That's a huge net profit, because let's say even if it's a funded accounts, you probably ended up spending about $1,500 across all the accounts, evals, and the funded accounts. Let's give or take $2,000 at most, and you've got $8,000 of payout. I think that's good. If you do the math, you're pretty successful from that perspective. Dennis, Merlin, why did you start day trading? Because I love trading. A passionate day trader. It's part of my DNA. I can't change that. What's your favorite thing about trading? What's your favorite thing about trading? I don't know. I just love trading. That's it. Jason Mitchell, do you ever copy trade? No, I don't. It's been a long time since I actually yeah, it's been a long time, guys. I haven't copy traded it for about 13 months now. Hit Trader, what's going on, man? Thank you, brother. Let's take a look at the chat. I'm just trying to go through this chat, guys. Questions. Jason Michelle, do you buy Rhythmic accounts when buying Apex? I have both. I have both Tradeovate and Rhythmic. Yeah, so I trade both. I love spreading my exposure, you know what I mean? I don't want to get stuck in one firm. I don't want to get stuck in one platform, you know what I mean? I like to spread my portfolio, my exposure, you know. I like to have, you know, I trade with Tradeovate, I trade with TopStep X, I trade with Project X, and I also trade with Quantower right now. And I did trade with Tradeovate, Trading View as well, obviously through Tradeovate. But I kind of stopped trading off the Trading View because I just don't like that, you know. So needed 2 more days to yourself in the dick trouble. Also blew your funded account being down about $800. Oh, nice, man. Ver4Y, man. Great job, man. Great stuff. Man, you went absolutely a big red into a strong green. That's awesome. Awesome. Something really hard to do for a lot of traders, including myself. But you made your day. Good stuff, brother. Sultan Sandik. On average, how much do you spend on PROPFIRMs a month? I spend anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000, $4,000, right? Give or take anywhere between $2,000 to $6,000. So it really depends, right? So let's say November, for example, I may try to dump a lot of my budget into towards the end of the month, November, because pretty much all the greatest offers actually come during that time. Then I would kind of pull the budget from December and move it to November. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to kind of treat this as a business at the end of the day. So Apex, you gotta like a billing screen to find accounts. Yeah, that's right. Favorite is, yeah, Inca Scouts for, yeah, making money. I mean, yes, making money is obviously truly very important, but at certain times, I don't know, man. I think I've passed that stage in a way. You know, I feel like I'm a little bit in that comfort zone. I don't know. For me, more so than making money, I think I feel great every time I get into some really good trades. You know what I mean? With a great plan, getting into the great trades, and the execution of your trades kind of working out the way you thought before you actually got into your trades is what makes me feel absolutely happy. And of course, by doing so, money is automatically gonna be in your pocket. So, right? So I think yeah, maybe I should have answered to that question earlier, but I think getting into some super duper great trades, I think makes me really happy, and I think that's probably the most greatest thing about trading. You need to copy trade at least evals to save time because you missed funded trades on TopStep. Yeah, I missed trading on my TopStep. I also missed trading on my Tradify. I missed trading on my couple Apex accounts. But you know what? I did that at the end of the day. I forgot, but I also did not kind of try to rush into. Maybe I could have done a little bit of a flip account, but I didn't know. I didn't really feel like. You know, sometimes you just don't feel like trading. You know, like this morning I got into obviously a lot of trades in the morning during the stream itself, and then once I was done, I just took off. I just like, you know what? I don't want to trade anymore, right? I like Tradevate better than Ninja. I don't use Ninja. I only use Ninja to kind of like try to track my accounts, my account standings. But that's it. I don't use Ninja to kind of get into trades, actual trades. And maybe I should. I already have Ninja Trader here with me on the other side of this monitor, but is your stream pure organic? Yeah, it's 100%. This channel that I have here obviously is my backup channel. It's 100% pure organic. So I don't do any of those Google ads and stuff like that on this channel. This is pure organic, and it's all thanks to you guys. It's an organic stream. This channel has nothing to do with my ads. I don't do any of my ads on this channel. This is pure 100% organic, and it's all thanks to you guys. My main channel, I don't stream on that main channel anymore. But you guys can go ahead and see. If you go to my channel, you guys can see my other channel too. And of course, without you guys, obviously this would have never been possible. So, yeah, I don't even know how we got over 600 viewers here right now, but it's all thanks to you guys. You know, it is all you and not me. Yeah, we've gotten into a lot of bad trades too, obviously during this process, but you guys were always there to support me. So, all right, so here we are, guys. The market 983 here now. YGT, how do you trade Apex? I trade Apex just the way, same as the way I trade everything else. My trade doesn't change. My trading style doesn't change because I'm trading Apex or something else. It's all the same, really, to be honest. Maybe a little bit of tweaks, if you will, right? You're kind of like forced to trade only 2 micros for 2 mini contracts, for example, on certain firms. But really, other than those rules, I mean, everything is the same. My trading style doesn't change just because I'm trading different firms. We may pull back into the VWAP. We may get a little pullback here down. Yeah, we had a long day, right? We had a long day today. I streamed for about I think 4 hours this morning. The whole morning I've been yapping, trading. We had a lot of fun though. All right, guys, we are getting a little pullback here. Yeah, so we're getting a little pullback here, guys. It's not looking that great. This could be a little bit of a bear flag kind of forming. But again, every time we try to do that, the market starts to get a little bounce. So
Order
I want to try and show this. Let's try to see if we can actually get a pullback into the VWAP. We may get a bounce. Oh my god. I kind of chased that, guys. I kind of chased
Order
that.
submitted.
But I'm gonna still place my stop here at 987. All right, and see if we can actually get a little pullback down into the VWAP. All right, fellow traders, if you guys are trading, be safe. Let's see. We got to pull back here into the 970s, guys. We got our giveaway. We're gonna be doing that pretty shortly here. So do not forget to type in !Tiger to give yourself a chance to participate on our giveaway. And this is gonna be Apex, any account size, it doesn't matter. And if you pass, and if the promo is still running by the time you pass, then you're gonna end up paying about $65 only, and that's your activation, right? And thank you guys for being here. Do not forget to smack the like, guys. We consistently had over 600 viewers here today, and only about 200 likes. Show some love if you can, and if you don't want to, that's totally fine.
Order Order
All
filled.
right,
Order
we're pulling
filled.
back here. I've taken some profits off the table. Let's look to see if we can actually get a little bit of a push down back into the VWAP and maybe back into the 940s. We may try to overshoot it down. Let's see what happens in this market, guys. Let's see if we get a bounce off this EMA or we get a little more pullback here. The VWAP is on a 30-minute chart. The VWAP is sitting in that 950 zone, so we're gonna kind of have to wait and see. Oh my, we are getting a bounce off that EMA.
Order
Yeah, I
filled.
got
Order
stopped
filled.
out there, man. What a nasty so it doesn't look like the market wants to get a pullback here at all.
Order.
Order filled.
Order.
Order filled.
Order.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I went long here, a little bit heavy. Looking for that a quick momentum push back into the $25,000,
Order
guys.
filled.
Order.
We're gonna
Order
have to kind of
filled.
wait and see.
Order submitted. Order.
Order filled.
Submitted. Order.
Order filled.
Order.
Order filled.
Order submit. Order.
Order filled.
Order.
Order filled.
Order.
All
Order
right, guys, I
filled.
went quick. I was down. I'm back up again. Down to 4
Order.
Order
contracts.
filled.
Let's see. Down to 3 contracts now. Looking for that little push back up again. Wow, you got a lot of traders still holding long. Really? Guys, if you're going to keep typing again and again on that same thing, Tiger, I'm going to have to give you a timeout. And timeout is a good thing, by the way. Don't feel so bad about it. Oh, a pullback here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Wow, man. What a wonky. A pullback. I'm down back to 141 again. I don't exit that
Order.
trade.
Order filled.
Oh my god. Yeah, only Tiger understands. I don't understand this price action. I don't want to know. Brendan, question: what EMAs would you recommend for trading on 5 minutes chart? Bro, it doesn't matter. You can have 490 EMAs. You can have 20 EMA, 50 EMA, 100 EMA, and you can also have 200-day EMA. Right now, I've got like 4 EMAs here. These are all kind of like indicators that's gonna kind of give you that signal where its the support is or the resistance is. I'm on a loss with my funded accounts. What happened? Oh, Monica, what's going on there with your funded ticks accounts? Are you down? Not looking that great? Monica, it's okay. Don't feel so bad about it, right? It's gonna bound to happen. There were days I was a day away from getting a payout with over $4,000 of profit on my accounts. I ended up losing, so... Oh, you're only down $73 and you're making it sound like it's the end of the world. Monica, you're so mean. Yeah, I thought you're making it sound like you've lost like a couple $1,000 and then it's like at the verge of losing that account. I've done that so many times though. Yeah, oh, $100 per day. Okay. Yeah, this market getting a little pullback here, guys. Bit exhausted here. kind of running out of buyers at that level, $25,000. Nobody's trying to commit to that 25K, I guess, for now. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty interesting day. I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow, right? It's gonna be a wild day. I'm gonna go into tomorrow morning with an expectation that I may end up losing 1 or 2 accounts. And if I end up losing 1 or 2 accounts, but at the same time be up on rest of my other accounts, that's the goal. Oh my god, man, incredible. We are now just getting a pullback into the VWAP, and that's the pullback we are looking for. And of course, the market try to take me down. Incredible, guys, man, incredible. Man, you had a 30 points bounce, guys. That would have never happened during Globex Asia, by the way. We would have never seen this, right? When you have that kind of a pullback, you would never see this and give back more than that. You know what I mean? Globex Asia. So it kind of shows you how difficult this market is right now. A very, very choppy and very difficult market. This is definitely giving us some clues on how the market's going to be tomorrow morning. Wild day tomorrow morning, guys. And by the way, I may have to load in some Bullanox eval accounts. I may try to trade Bullanox evals on the CPI. Right, and that's what I'm gonna try and do tomorrow morning. Try to pass a bunch of Bullanox eval accounts and freaking restart all over again. I've got some accounts still with the Bullanox, but I did not really pay attention too much on Bullanox. I've got to get better at it, so I may work on my Bullanox, guys. I completely forgot about it. Trump speaking. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, is Trump actually about to speak? You want to see Take Profit Trader Pro account, a full port? You know, I am going to do that once I get to once I get over 5 accounts. I'll try to port 1 or 2. Look for that crazy trade. I'm gonna be doing that, man. Just gonna have to kind of be a little patient as I'm working through this accounts to try to pass. Yeah, I already got 3 accounts to pretty close to passing, so yeah, man, it's just not been a smooth sail with Take Profit Trader, unfortunately. Yeah, I still continue to make a lot of mistakes, and at the same time I did not really get a chance to spend too much time on Take Profit to start with. Yeah, so here we are, guys. This market trying to get a bounce. Oh my god, this market is just so poo-poo. Not me, Justin Wright. Not me. I'm talking about the market. Yeah, we are back to 985. My god, you gotta be kidding, guys. I mean, we've been chopping here at 30 points range, 40 points. Yeah, I will be live tomorrow morning at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. 10:30 a.m. Eastern time is when I'm gonna be going live. I'll see if I can actually hop in a little early. You know, maybe try to start the day at 6:30. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm gonna try and load in some Bullanox eval accounts to try to trade the CPI into. I'm gonna try and do some CPI trade with Bullanox eval accounts I'm gonna have to buy some and try to see if I can actually pass a whole bunch of crap so I can have a whole bunch of past evals on the Bilodox. I haven't been paying too much attention on my Bilodox, unfortunately. What time is the CPI tomorrow? Oh man, that's a great question. I did not even pay attention to that, but I think let's take a look. CPI tomorrow morning, it's gonna be yeah, we actually, you know what, guys, I think the market's gonna start to move from tomorrow early in the morning. We got England coming up with CPI at 2 in the morning, so London session is gonna be pretty wild, right? Just keep in mind, guys, keep in mind, right? We have CPI. We got 2 o'clock in the morning starting with England with a lot of CPI news. And then we also have South Africa, obviously non-event. We got EU, guys. We got Europe CPI coming at 5 in the morning, guys. It's gonna be a wild day tomorrow morning for sure. And then we got we also have FOMC speakers coming out in the morning, guys. Guys, we're in a little trouble. We're at 8 in the morning. We got Fed Waller coming out, and we also have FOMC member William coming out as well at the same time. Well, not at the same time. There's definitely that about 40 minutes gap between the two, but that's a pretty wild day. I do kind of feel like it's gonna be a wild day tomorrow morning. We also have crude oil coming out tomorrow morning at 10:30 in the morning, guys. Crude oil. Oh, actually no, this is today. I'm looking at the wrong one, guys. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong day. Yeah, so looking at the wrong day, I was like, where the heck is CPI? All right, so it's 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning, CPI. I think we also have to kind of take a look at the continuous jobless claim as well. So I think we got a lot of big fat reports coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30. That's it's a big day. And you also have Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index as well coming out at the same time. That's gonna be huge. And then 15 minutes later, you have Europe press conference. Yeah, there's a lot of events, guys, tomorrow morning. Be careful. Really be careful. We got England coming up with their interest rate decision. They're gonna be dropping quarter basis point in the morning. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a long day tomorrow for sure. Wow. Gold is dumping. Let's take a look at the gold here for a moment. Oh my god. A limited upside move in the gold. Yeah, I think this market is gonna be really wild here today. Wow, incredible, guys. I think this market is just I think it's starting to show some signs that it's gonna be a wild day tomorrow morning. I think starting right here right now, you see we definitely did not expect to see this gold pull back here down into the 59s. And NQ is the one that's kind of chopping here. The Bitcoin pulling back as well down into the 85, guys. I would love to see Bitcoin pull back into the 70,000, right? And as you guys can see, and I've been calling out the $70,000 on the Bitcoin for a while now, and I said this may be not over. Maybe the pullback isn't over yet, and this is what I said. And there we go, guys. This is a drawing I had earlier, many weeks ago, and I said, okay, well, I'd like to see this. I'd like to see Bitcoin pull back into the $74,000, right? So we still have some ways to go. And how many points is that going to be? Because we're right now sitting at 86k, so we still have like 13 more points to go to pull back into 75. I would really love to see this Bitcoin pull back here into the 75 if I can. But of course, this market's going to do what it wants to do. 75, I would love to see if we can get a nice little pullback into that 75,000 on Bitcoin. That would be really nice. In Nvidia, I like to see a pullback into the 160s and 150s. I don't know if that's gonna happen. But Jim Cramer says 150 Nvidia. I don't know if you guys saw that, but NQ is dumping again. Let's take a look and see. Sorry, not the NQ. Oh, and I tell you why I kind of feel like I've got a lot of payouts that could be incoming into the next week is because I've already hit 6th payout on one of my Apex account. So whatever I'm gonna be requesting next is gonna be my no cap, right? So there's no max payout cap. I'm gonna be able to request whatever I have in my account, and that's this bad boy that I've got right now on this Apex account. I've got $57,000 on this bad boy right now. $57,000, and this is after getting approved today. Sorry, yesterday. So I had over. This is over $60,000 of so not total profit, but I mean, it was sitting at 60,000, and now it's down to 57.6 because I've taken that $2,000 off the table. That's the payout, and this is already done my 6th. So the next payout is gonna be full. I could take the whole thing out, right? So 57 by the time it gets to payout, maybe in the next 5 days, it would be. Let's say it's gonna be sitting in that 58,000. So 58,000 minus 52. That's gonna be $6,000 just on this single account alone. And this is what I mean by a big payout. And I could maybe get to $40,000 by end of the month. Obviously for the month of December, that is, right? And that's purely through Apex. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's the seventh payout with Apex account. 7th payout. It's unlimited cap now, and I've got a little over how much again? A little over $7,600 on that account. Yeah. So $7,600 right now. So that's another $6,000 on a single account. Next time I request payouts. So, and then guess what, guys? We're gonna have a little problem with the going live and shit, right? So I'll let you guys know what happens. I hope I don't get banned. Yeah, and my funding ticks as well. There's one account funding ticks. I've been keep taking payouts on this single account, and I'm still at $5,500 of total profit. So yeah, that's the funding ticks funded account. So looking good so far. We'll see how it goes. Well, would you get banned? I mean, if you can't go live because whatever reason it may be, because you're Canadian, and they don't want you to keep taking their sim funded payouts, you know what I mean? So they may end up letting you go because they don't want you to keep taking my money. My money is your money. Your money is his money. Oh, guys, man, sorry, man. We were supposed to do a giveaway. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna shut this quant tower. It's kind of really lagging here. I'm gonna shut this off. Oh, sorry, man. I was supposed to do something here. Where's my Streamlab? Streamlab. giveaway. All right, it's that time of the day. I'm gonna close the entries. And good luck, everybody. All right, here we go, fellow traders. We are gonna pick the winner now. Oh, guys, you guys are typing in Tiger now. Damn it! You guys are just playing with StockTiger. That's what it is. Oh, Mr. Eddie, I'm gonna have to give you a little warning here. Goodbye. Mr. Eddie is going to get a little warning. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick the winner. Good luck, everybody. Mr. Tezulism. Mr. Tezulism. 1 minute for you. Mr. Tezulism. Tazu. Mr. Tezulism. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, really? Mr. Scalpish, he did that too yesterday? Damn it. Why would you do something like that? Why? You are fired. Oh, we have a winner. Mr. Tazilism is here. All right, everybody. We have a winner. We have a winner. All right, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to post it on our Discord. Oh, what a perfect timing here. All right, there we go. Mr. Tazumulism. I'm gonna have to have you DM me, right? I'm gonna have to have you DM me on Discord. Please, once the streaming is over, please talk to me on Discord so I can go ahead and take care of your price. And by the way, this market is trying to get a bounce, guys. It's trying to get a bounce. The Bitcoin not doing anything there. The gold, pulling back here, guys, and NKD trying to get a bounce, and NQ trying to get a bounce as well. So we're gonna have to kind of wait and see. I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of limited to the upside. May end up just chopping throughout into the London. I don't really have too much conviction, to be honest, right now. I'm gonna have to kind of wait and see. All right, I will be trading quite a few Billinox eval accounts into tomorrow morning. And that's the CPI, and then go from there. Yes, this is a 200 tick chart on the left hand side. 200 tick chart on the left hand side, and then I've got it depends on what kind of a firm I'm trading with, but sometimes I've got 50 minutes on the right hand side, and sometimes I've got 30 minutes. Sometimes I've got an hourly chart, sometimes a daily chart as well. It really depends on what sort of a market condition we are at, and based off that I make adjustments. Anyways, guys, I think it's that time of the day. Get a little late, and I've obviously got to go back, take a little break to be back again tomorrow morning. At guess what time? 10:30 in the morning. I may be slightly early, maybe to try to trade the CPI. So it's gonna get pretty interesting. I'd love to see you guys back tomorrow morning. Everybody, have a great rest of the night. Have the great rest of the night, guys. Let's all take a little break, right? And look forward to our CPI tomorrow morning. It's gonna be a great day, a fun day. I love. Anyways, guys, thank you so much, all of you, for being here today. We'll see you guys back tomorrow, guys. Another big fat day. CPI, huge. Oh, it's gonna be scary, guys. I'm definitely not looking forward to losing an account. Anyways, thank you everybody. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. All of you have a great rest of the night. Thank you so much for being here tonight and also this morning. We had a lot of fun. Look forward to seeing you guys back tomorrow. Have a great dream. God bless you and your family, everybody. Take care. Mr. Pine Tree Trader, what is going on, brother? Thank you for being here as well. Everybody, have a great rest of the night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. Enjoy the night. Thank you so much.